Mega. What's poppin' YouTube? Taj Mega here, and today I got something exclusive. This is a gun series slash firearms review, but before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about gun safety because guns is cool and all, but not if you're not being safe. I mean, come on, really, who wants to get hurt? So the number one thing that you need to do when you keep a gun or have a gun or use a gun is always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. And that also means knowing what is beyond what you're pointing at. You should also keep your fingers off the trigger unless you plan to shoot it, because you don't want that gun going off negligently. And last but not least, you should always keep the gun unloaded unless you're ready to use it, because you don't want someone to pick the gun up and not know that it's loaded and then the gun go off. That being said, let's get into this mega review. The first gun in our gun series is due to the fact that this gun is simply just my favorite gun. It's my favorite platform. It's the gun that I put the most rounds through, and it's the gun that I shoot the most. So first we're going to go over the gun itself, and then we're going to go over what I've done to the gun so you can see how I outfit my weapons and how I like my weapons. So basically what this is the better version of the Draco, if you ask me. They call it a Hellpup, but I say this thing spits like a dragon. I mean, the fireballs come off of this, the sound that comes out of this, dramatic. I'm telling you, if you shoot this at the range, people are going to be pissed off. People are going to leave, and people are going to be upset. Every time I go to the range, they love me in there. They be like, oh, what are you going to shoot today? The AK-47? Bring this thing in there and start spanking it. They be like, oh, you got to go, man.
You gotta go. You gotta get your ass on. We've been a split pretty big. It's time to go. I don't give a damn.
Basically, this is like the Draco without the issues. This isn't going to split, even though I don't have the factory version. It's made out of polymer. It won't split. Whatever other problems that people have out of the Draco with the inaccuracy, this has a real AK system on it. I don't know what that stuff is on the mini Draco and the micro Draco. You cannot aim that. I mean, you can aim it, but the chances of you actually killing what you want to kill, this slim. Besides that, though, we're going to start off how I've outfitted this gun. So we'll start from the brace to the front end. So first, what we got here, SB Tactical Folding Triangle Brace. Got that. It's pretty good. It's got an easy install. You literally just take the hand guard off, hand grip off, put this in there, tighten it back on. Great. Then I opted out of this hand grip that came on there. The original hand grips on AKs are really not that good at all. They're made for war. So I switched it out with this Magpul furniture. I also have the hand guard in the front switched out too, because the original hand guard that comes on the Polish Hellpups gets really, really hot. And you don't want to deal with that. I mean, you could wear gloves, but at the same time, it's going to come to the gloves at some point too. I also got a Magpul angled foregrip on there. I got the plum crazy colored furniture at the front right here. We got a Spikes Tactical Dynacomp. This is probably the best muzzle brake that I've seen on AK. AK muzzle brakes, the pineapple, all that stuff. They try to make it so it manages the recoil, but it don't work. Only thing bad about this is the flash, but it keeps shots on target.
Oh, say less.
Also, for sight, I got Sig Sawyer Romeo 5. This is a pretty nice red dot. I mean, it's motion activated. Batteries, same battery that's been in there since I bought the gun. I ain't had no problems out of it. Ain't had to re-zero it or anything. If you ask me, I'm pretty sure that this is probably the top budget red dot, if you ask me. I mean, if you know another budget red dot, let me know. But also, right here, if you can see, this little piece is not on AK's originally. This is a Artero Bravo red dot mount. This mount actually, I'm pretty sure it fits most red dots and some scopes. I don't think you can put the height risers on, but it has a very easy install. You just remove that sight pin right there, swap the spring out, and screw him down with a little Loctite. Perfect, ready to go. Other than that, we got this big crazy thing right here. You know, I like to throw it in there when I go to the range. Piss everybody off. That's a YouTube compliant drum mag right there. How you like that? Yeah. Draw down on somebody real quick. Yeah. It's got a quick detach sling mount on the brace. I mean, comes apart just like a regular AK. Takes all the mags, I'm pretty sure. Even though it's Polish, I haven't found a mag that does not work with this gun yet. Other than that, this is my favorite gun.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
That's pretty much all I've done to it. I want to put a trigger in there, but I don't really know what trigger to go with. I'm trying to get something flat facing. But, I mean, if you know anything about AK triggers, because the Hellpup triggers, I mean, it's good, but you want a better trigger. Faster follow-up shots and stuff like that. The reset is not pretty good on here. But if you know any good triggers, just drop that in the comments, because I'll definitely be copping that. I mean, this is pretty much all I've done to this gun.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, with that being said, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be part of the mega gang, and keep tuned because I'm going to take the Hellpup to the gun range and I'm going to show you guys how it shoots. That'll be the next video, so keep a watch out for that. Really, man?
We don't even think about the same thing. And clearly there's just something that you can't change. Clearly I don't know what to do. Took you too long if you make a move wrong. Short a pop just cause he was looking too low. So your best bet is just to get your move on. Bitch, so this the cruise on.